welcome back to the channel. And today, can you believe we just bought this in October? We bought them in October. They shipped them to us in December, and it was actually a bad root. We put it in this pot because this is the pot I wanted to keep it in for a while. This is a dwarf bonanza peach. You can see it's 3 to 4 feet, and they just started putting on blooms like crazy. Then the leaves came, of course, and I was surprised because we just potted this this year, so I didn't think they would hold that much fruit. One thing I want to do is, I'm looking at it, and I think this is too much fruit. I don't know much about dwarf trees, but I would like to see a little bit more branching coming out. Hopefully we can get a branch to come out on this side some way, somehow, and that way I would love to see that. But for now, I was looking like, what's the mature sizes of these? And I know this is too close to have fruit. There's a thumb rule, right? You do like your thumb and then you space apart as that goes. The only thing I don't like is that because it's a dwarf, so many of them are like bunched and then there's nothing else. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick what I think are the biggest ones. We've been waiting until all these winds and stuff, just in case if the tree would have self-thinned itself, but it hasn't dropped anything. So I guess I'm gonna try to pick through these, look at the biggest ones. This one I'm gonna kind of leave. I'm gonna take this one off the top. I'm gonna take that one off, and I'm gonna drop it in the bucket, let it get those nutrients. I'm gonna leave this one because that one is on the back and this one is on the front. I don't know, I hope it don't break, but I think that's the only one there. I'll go up to the next one, which is this one right here, and I'm seeing this one is a little bit bigger than that back one. I think I should let this one grow bigger, but it does look like it's getting a little, I don't think it's deformed. I'm gonna take off this back one because if it gets bigger, it's gonna hit this branch. So I'm gonna take that one off. It's a little nice twist. Because it's a small tree, you can actually take your time with it like a gardener would. I'm gonna go up to the next one. I'm gotta take off, this one looks a little bit more colored. I'm gonna take off this top one on this one. Then there's a little one on the back. I didn't even see that one. So, and clean it up. You can see all these old flowers. Kind of clean it up a little bit. That way you don't give any room to, that one's only has one on it. This one, they're twinning right here. You can see that. So I'm gonna take off this tip top one. And kids out having fun. I'm gonna take that one off. And I'm gonna put it down. That's what. So this is a way to kind of look through your tree. Check it out. This one, what you think, Beth? You think I ought to take one of these off?
Probably not.
Kind of close, huh?
They not.
Those are right next to each other. Maybe on a dwarf tree it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And they're not going to be as big as a regular tree would. But you can see. So this one is good. It only has one on this branch here. Let me slide this. Now here I want to take off some here. I'm going to take off this small one. No need to keep that little small one. I hate to take them off when they, but you gotta take them off. I hate to take them off, but I gotta give it some space to really be able to grow. So gotta take it off. That's gonna make the other ones really grow. Put this on the back. That's good. Here I'm gonna come and take this one off the back side. Let's see here. Look like here I'm gonna take two off because it already has a bigger one right up here. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, to the top.
Yeah, it has a big one right there. So let me turn it around, and I'll take this one off as well. This is a young tree. Not trying to get a whole bunch of produce out of this thing. I really wanted to take its time, not suck too much juice and energy out of it. This one has one. I think this is it's twinned up over here, so I'm gonna leave that one. That's the only one up there. Then we come on.
Too close to each other.
Yeah, all of these look like I should take off. Just clean it up a little bit. Hate to leave space for, take one of these off. Leave space for these bugs. And so these are close together. I'm gonna take this middle one off. It's stuck together anyway. Just take that out of there. And this one off.
The other small one right there.
You see another one? Okay, sure do.
Right there.
Take that one. And that cleans that up. Now I think those are stuck together. Up here, I see some up here.
There you go.
This one, yeah. I'm gonna take these two off. I got two up here. And I'm taking them off way to the top because those are the ones at the tip top is gonna bend the branch over. So I rather take those off first. See one on this back side as well. Ready to take all those off. I'm gonna take the small one. And those stuck. I don't know. I'm gonna have to take those two off right here. I think I seen some on the back side.
No, you don't have none.
No?
You ain't got none.
Oh, okay.
That's too far from each other.
Yeah. All right. And so I think that's it. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. One real small one up here. And that's the slow process of thinning a dwarf Bonanza peach. I like the way that they've actually reacted. I like the size of it. I like the way it's shipped. These were $29.99, so I like the price as well. With the way things are going up so high, it's a beauty to get the type of tree that you can actually grow in a pot. So you can see all the ones we actually took out down here. Not that bad, but we had to take them out. It's a beauty to get a tree that you can grow in a pot. It's not gonna, you don't have to worry about it like just getting out of control. And it's easier to thin. It looks real productive. I just want to see what they're gonna taste like. So let me show you something. Come this way. All right, so the last one was a dwarf Bonanza peach. This is the only way I've found to keep a peach tree alive in Louisiana is to put it in a raised bed. So it's in a raised bed. It kind of mimics being in a container, but that's what keeps the roots dry enough actually for it to survive. Everything we put in the ground in this clay soil, they've just died. They'll live for like a year or two, then just die. But this one has lasted and it's fruited for the second time in a row. You can see this one was a little bit different than the dwarf peach. We had a few peaches here, a few on the back, but it seems that either with the wind or it's dropped the peaches on its own. But it has left us a few, so we don't have to thin these. You can see got one here. They're kind of the size of a loquat right now. Got one on the back. So that's 3, 4. It's only 4 on this whole tree, so I don't have to thin them out. We had some on the back, on the bottom, but they've fallen off. This is what's left, those 4. So we're gonna leave those. Either the wind has thinned them or they've thinned on their own. We don't know. I didn't even see them on the ground. But you can see the difference, how this one is maybe in the future. It's starting to grow right now. We're at the beginning of spring. In the future, we're probably gonna have to thin this one out or prune it to get it to kind of bush out more at the bottom. But you can see it wants to just keep growing up. So that's the difference. That's our peaches so far this year. We have another peach tree, but it's only blooming just a little bit, so it hasn't put on leaves. So it looks like this is going to be an early variety, And the Alberta is going to be a more late season variety. And when we get to that one, we'll show you what it looks like when it starts fruiting. So thank y'all for watching. That's it for today. I don't have any more time. No more content. Thank you for watching. And as always, grow, grow, grow. Peace.